everyone. Um, I hope everyone's having a good day so far. My name is Kim, and today I'm going to talk about emotions, and I'm going to talk about the stereotypes with the genders, and how each gender, or male, female, how they express their feelings, and it this is mainly to do with psychology. So that's going to talk about emotions, yeah, and also going to talk about, there's various factors, why people are more expressive or why people are more emotional. All right, let's get into it. In societies, the social norms, the society rules, we know that, women are, more emotional than men. And that is the stereotype. Yeah, I mean, it's, we're living in times where, women, they can be strong and they can, handle their emotions, or even, just being able to be calm, under pressure or intense emotional situations. But stereotypically, men are that way, and women, they're emotional, and women have to talk their feelings out. They have to express how they feel and talk it out to a girlfriend or a family member or to their spouse. They just can't keep it in. And stereotypically, men, they keep their emotions under wrap. They hide it. They're better at hiding it, supposedly. That's the stereotype, how males are. But this is really just, it's stereotypes, and we're living in a time where men, feel like, when they're upset or when they're angry or sad, they express it, but they don't express it to say their friends or people they don't know that well. It would probably, they would express their feelings either to their significant other, or maybe a close family member, like immediate. And that's the difference, with men and women, and the feelings, who will share what and who won't. Whereas women, they, like to talk about their emotions with their significant other, with close friends, or family members. They just can't keep it in, and they just need to talk about it. But, men, not men, women, we're living in a time where women keep their emotions under wrap, keep a good control over them. They compartmentalize their feelings, as males usually do, but we're in a time when women can do that too, and women can be, strong emotionally and calm during any sort of crisis, or any sort of intense situations. yeah, this is how it is, you know, in 2024. But back in the 1950s, or even before that, you know, it was a stereotypical thing. Women are overly emotional. They get overly emotional over small things. That's how men think in their mind. That, oh, my wife or my partner gets too emotional very quickly, and you know, and it's just too intense. And you know, I just need to, you know, I just need to go, to be alone, to have a um, to have some privacy and stuff like that. And yeah, I mean, men, they do find it hard to express their feelings, and when they're in an intense situation, they want to leave. You know, they want to go somewhere where you know, the intensity is not there, because uh, men don't like emotional intensity arguments, you know, and but that's you know, decades ago. um, but you have men now that are sensitive. They can be emotional. um, you know, they want to spill their guts out, you know, out of their get it all off their chest, um, with maybe, yeah, with their significant other. They're not gonna show it to any other person. um, but you know, we're not living in a, you know, an era where, um, you know, when social norms, you know, is, we have to follow the social norms, you know, the expectations. That's not like that nowadays. You know, we have men who are sensitive, men who need to talk out their feelings, you know. um, you know, and then we have women, like nowadays, they're, you know, they're calm, cool, collected, and not overly emotional, as generally or stereotypically they're supposed to be that way. um, but that's just social norms, you know. How we, you know, have emotions or express them, um, there's a lot of determining factors, you know. Let's say that, I mean, there are, um, cultures, you know, where people are really expressive, facially expressive. They use their hands to convey or express their feelings. I mean, Italians are very expressive with their hands, very expressive facial expression. You know when they're happy about something, and you know when they're upset about something. You know, it's not hidden. It's expressed, because that is how that culture is. You know, when a child grows up in a culture like that, you know, like the Italians, they're going to be the same way. They're going to be emotional. They're going to be expressive. You know, that's, see, culture plays a factor in this. Um, Also, Spanish people, they're very expressive, you know, facial expressive. They use their hands too. They're very expressive, very passionate people. And I mean both men and women, you know. It's hard to believe, because There's still some people that kind of stick to the old ways. Men are the strong, silent type and can keep their emotions under control, and women are just these weepy, upset over nothing kind of human being. But we see in other cultures, excuse me, people from the Caribbean, they're very expressive, very facially expressive, very expressive with their hands too. But then you have countries, say like Japan, where you are expected to be calm, cool, and collected, and in control of your feelings. And that's both male and female in that country. They are expected to keep their emotions under control. If there is any emotional expression, like if a person is upset, or like sad or something, and if they express that is frowned upon, because people in Japan, they are expected to keep them, to compartmentalize their feelings, to keep calm, cool, and collected. And that is the same way also in the UK. People there are the same way. They keep their emotions under control. They're calm, and they're expected to be that way. To just kind of suck it up, and to be calm, cool, collected. That's how people are in the UK, in Britain, but yeah, these are cultural things. So it plays it's a factor, on how men and women, how they express their feelings. Okay, I just lost my thought. I was going to say something else now. Yeah, and North America, their expectation is both men and women are expected to keep control of their emotions, to be that strong silent type, unflappable, with whatever emotionally intense situation they're in. Those are factors, as to like different cultures, it explains, why this person is so emotional and why this person from another country is calm, cool, and collected. So it's not just the stereotypical, oh, women are emotional and they're needy and, they just don't have any control of their emotions. They're just constantly crying or constantly emotional, and the men just kind of, they're the opposite, stereotypically, to do with social norms. But we're not living in the 1950s or during war times, during the Second World War or First, where women, men are calm, cool, collected, women are emotional, and but yeah, we're just, we're in 2024, and I see a lot of men that are sensitive and are not afraid to express their feelings. And they're not shoving down their emotions or compartmentalizing their emotions. They're expressing their emotions. There are sensitive guys out there who have no problem expressing their emotions. In 2024, we see a lot of women, kind of compartmentalizing their feelings, kind of shoving it down, and being calm, cool, collected, when generally, they stereotypically aren't expected to be the other way around, the conventional way. Anyway, my time is over, and this has been an interesting subject. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day or your weekend, and I'm going to say goodbye.